Good morning, students. Today's topic is quantum mechanical model of an atom. The branch of science which deals with the study of dual behavior of matter means wave as well as particle nature. This is called as quantum mechanics. When the quantum mechanics concept is applied to the macroscopic particles, means large object, the results are same as those from the classical mechanics. Means quantum mechanic model of an atom is the picture of the structure of atom which emerges from the applications of Schrödinger equation to the atoms. In 1926, Heisenberg and Schrödinger developed an quantum mechanics. On the basis of this quantum mechanics, in 1927, Schrödinger gave the following wave equation. This is the Schrödinger equation. This Schrödinger wave equation is used to describe the wave motion of electrons in three-dimensional space around the nucleus. This is the Schrödinger wave equation. Here, del square psi is the wave function of space coordinates x and y. Del x square, these x, y and z, the x, y and z that represent the amplitude of electron wave, plus del square psi by del y square plus del square psi by del z square plus 8 pi square m by h square into में e minus v into में psi is equal to 0. This is the Schrödinger wave equation. Here h is the Planck constant. Its value is 6.6 into 10 raised to power minus 34 joule second. M is the mass of electron and E is the total energy of the system, which includes kinetic energy of all the subatomic particles. V is the potential energy of electrons, and psi again is the wave function that is equal to 0. This equation is also represented by in this form. H psi, H is the Hamiltonian operator and is equal to E psi. This equations may be written as in this form. E and psi, this one, these are obtained from the solution of Schrödinger wave equation. Now, what is the significance of psi and psi square? Psi in an atom, psi of 4 and electrons has no physical significance. Means this is a Eigen function which correspond to the wave function of the electrons associated with the energy values. But psi square is represent the intensity of electron wave at the particular point. The psi wave function for an electron in an atom shows the atomic orbital of that electron. But psi square, it also represents the probability density, means the probability of finding an electrons at a point with an atom is proportional to the square of the orbital wave function. So this is the representation of psi and psi square. Now the next topic is what is the difference between orbit and orbital. First, orbit. It is a well-defined circular path around the nucleus in which electrons revolve. Orbital. The three-dimensional space around the nucleus within which the probability of finding electrons is maximum, that is 95% to 99%. Second point, in orbit, they don't have any directional characteristics. Orbital. Except s orbital, all the orbitals have directional characteristics. Orbit. The maximum number of electrons that can be calculated by 2n square formula, where n is the number of orbit. Here the maximum number of electrons in one orbital, that is 2. So all these are the difference between orbit and orbital. Now the next topic is the quantum number. Quantum number is the characteristics of an orbital that can be expressed in terms of three numbers, that is principal quantum number, azimuthal quantum number, and third is magnetic quantum number. These numbers are obtained from the solution of Schrödinger wave equation. To represent the spin of the electrons about its own axis, then the fourth quantum number, that is called as spin quantum number. A set of all these four quantum numbers which give the complete informations like locations, energy, type of orbital occupied, shape, size and direction, etc. about all the electrons present in an atom. This is called as quantum number. Quantum number is of four types. First is principal quantum number. It is represented by small n. It tells us about the size and energy of the orbital. It also identifies as shell. SHELL, shell. It also tells us about the average distance of electrons from the nucleus. It tells about shell, that is KLMN shell. K shell having n value is equal to 1. In second shell L that have n value is equal to 2. In third shell M that have n value is equal to 3, and so on. Now the next type is azimuthal quantum number. It is denoted by L. Azimuthal quantum number is also called as orbital angular momentum or subsidiary quantum number or secondary quantum number. It tells us about the angular momentum of the electron. It also determines the shape of the orbital. The value of L, that is equal to 0 to n minus 1. If the value of L is 0, it represents the subshell, that is S. If the value of L is 1, that represents P subshell. Value of L is equal to 2, then it represents D, and so on. With the help of this quantum number, we can easily calculate the angular momentum by this formula. Root of L plus 1 into में h upon 2 pi, that is equal to root of L plus 1. L is the azimuthal quantum number. whose value depend on the subshell for SPDF. And into में H cross means H by 2 pi. This quantum number also help to determine the energy of different subshell. SPDF. F subshell have more energy as compared to D, as compared to P, and as compared to S. The energy of an electron present in S subshell is lower as compared to P. With the help of this quantum number, we can easily find out the number of electrons present in a subshell. S having maximum 2 electrons, P having maximum 6 electrons, D having 10 electrons, and F having 14 electrons. Now next quantum number is third quantum number, that is magnetic quantum number. It is represented by small m. It shows the behavior of electrons in a magnetic field, and it gives the information about the direction of orbital. Direction means orientation of orbitals. The value of m that varies in minus L to plus L, including 0, like this. For S subshell, L value is 0. This is for S subshell, L value is 0. It means L value is 0. It means M value is also 0. It means they shows only one orientation, means one direction, and it will form only one orbital. S subshell contain only one orbital, which having 2 electrons are present. Now next is P subshell. P subshell where L value is equal to 0, means M value varies from minus L to plus L, including 0, means minus 1, 0, plus 1, means 3 orientations are present. So the P orbitals contain only 3 orbitals. Same in case of D subshell. L value is equal to 2, then M value varies from minus L to plus L, including 0, means minus 2 to plus 2, minus 2, minus 1, 0, plus 1, plus 2. These are the 5 orientation, means D subshell contain 5 orbitals. Now the fourth quantum number, that tells spin quantum number, that is represented by small s. This quantum number explains the line spectra of multi-electrons atoms. According to this quantum number, an electron spin around its own axis like Earth spin around its own axis, and it can give 2 orientation relative to the axis: plus half orientation and minus half orientation. Arrow sign upward means spin up and spin down. These are the 2 spin states of the electrons, that is represented by the arrow sign. Two electrons having different m values, one is plus half and another is minus half, that are called as the opposite spin. Means an orbital can hold a maximum of 2 electrons with opposite spin, either spin up or spin down. So all these are the 4 quantum numbers which give the complete information of an electron, same as represented by the complete address of a person, like name, father name, mother's name, home address, etc. Now, the next topic is some important formulas related to these topics. First, how will you calculate the number of subshell in nth shell? It is represented by n. N is the principal quantum number. Second, how will you calculate the number of orbital in a subshell? It is represented by 2l plus 1. L is the azimuthal quantum number. Now, the maximum number of electrons in a subshell, that is represented by 2 into 2l plus 1. L is the azimuthal quantum number. Now, next is number of orbitals in nth shell, that is n square. Now, maximum number of electrons in the nth shell, that is represented by 2n square formula. N is the number of orbit or shell. So all these are the formulas very important for your exams. How to calculate the number of orbitals and number of maximum electrons in a shell or subshell. Thank you, students.